Hi, I'm Jack. We're about to head down to Charles Street and interview some more small business owners. Let's go. We're here in the Sloan Merrill Gallery.
My first name's Allie, my last name's Ringenburg, and I own the gallery. I opened it about 8 years ago, and it is a gallery that is focused on living artists who are producing oil paintings, only representational work, only original oils, traditionally German painters. And about a third of them are in New England, about a third are national, about a third are international.
Have you been impacted at all by the pandemic and everything?
I think everybody has, right? I mean, it was a bizarre thing. I think it's strange when you have a brick and mortar business and then you're told, you have to shut your doors. And this place has really become sort of a thing of its own, a community, area. People come, they meet, we have drinks, we look at art, we talk about all sorts of things. So it's not just purely a gallery. And so that was bizarre, having to sort of shut the door, lock it, and keep everybody out of here. No openings, no people coming in, and I think the only real benefit that I had is that I could still work, and I could come in every day, and I could receive paintings, I could ship paintings.
Do you have an online presence, and how does that work?
Yeah, so I have a really comprehensive website. The website shows all the painters that I work with, any of the current shows that are going on, and then I also really actively use Instagram. It's a very visual social media tool. I find it to be, again, easy, approachable, and enjoyable. And I think that it's, because it's so visual, it's better for me and for my business than Twitter or Facebook or any other social media.
How do you find artists? Do they come to you or do you reach out to people?
So lots of painters come to me. I only show about 30. I like to keep the roster pretty small. Most of the painters that I show, I've found, and I find them every which way you can imagine. So I've been doing this for a long time, so some of them I've known for years. Other times it might be a recommendation from a client. I look on social media, I read art publications, I look at schools, so it's a really wide cast.
Okay. But what got you into owning a gallery? What inspires you to do what you do?
The art world is a funny place. The gallery is in my opinion, the best way you can make an impact on painters' lives, on the art world, on helping people be able to create as a livelihood. And it's multifaceted. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't do 15 different things in one day. So I'm never bored, I'm way too busy, and I love it. So gallery is like the right fit for me.
Have you just been running the gallery in your free time during this pandemic, or have you been?
Oh gosh, I've done a million things. I mean, lots of ordering takeout, doing Zoom calls with friends. My husband and I went up to Maine. Lots of little trips like the Arboretum or Mount Auburn Cemetery, things like that. I think it's been a good time to sort of put my head down, work, sort of begin to inch back to normal. Thinking about all the restaurants on Charles Street, I'm ready for all of them to open, and be able to sit outside and have a drink and see people.
Can you tell us about the cats?
Oh yeah, so my long time cat passed away in March. It was just bad timing, not the greatest. And after about a week, I thought we have to get another, cat, and we thought about getting two. And so we actually got two kittens that are brothers. And they have actually made the pandemic a lot of fun and crazy because they are just wild. I mean, running all over the house all times of the day. And so they are here because I want them to really acclimate to the gallery and get to come in and hang out here sometimes.
You're here on Charles Street,
yes.
Which is a great location.
Please.
What's so special about being here?
So I thought a lot about where I wanted to be in Boston. I knew I was going to open in Boston. I sort of just knew all along that I wanted to be, on Charles and Beacon Hill. I think one reason I love Charles Street is because it's such a diverse, 5 blocks. There's so many different types of businesses, and it's a neighborhood. It's really a neighborhood. It's really a community, and there are a lot of people that come here. Obviously, there's deep history, beautiful architecture. So I don't know what better location you could find. This neighborhood in general is really kind of a cliche comment, but really special. It's a really unique place, and so it's a great place to be.
Great. Next, we're going to Rug Road Paper Company. Let's go. Well, hello.
Hi.
So, can you tell me about yourself and your store?
So my name is Geraldine Hagen, and this is Rug Road, and it's a stationery store. A store that's been on Charles Street for quite some time. It's been here probably 27 years, but I own it myself, took it over 2 years ago.
How have you sort of changed the way you do business during coronavirus?
It has been difficult. We were closed for 3 months, as everybody else was, on the street, and I had no online presence.
Oh.
So that kind of impacted me. But because this community is so supportive, I kept my cell phone on the front door of the store, and I put a lot of my products on the window. People called me up, and they'd say, "Oh, I saw a jigsaw puzzle in the window. I saw a card in the window." And so between a couple of phone calls, and I'd drop it off to their front door, because a lot of my customers are locals and being very supportive.
Do you have any moments that stand out to you as being great during your time at Rug Road?
So many great moments. Like, I got to know a lot more of people in the community. I've got to know a lot more of my neighbours. As I say, I live here. But the biggest thing is when the kids come in. I have a lot of kids that come in and they just run into the store almost on a daily basis, and they just come in and they say, "Hi, Geraldine," and they just run in and run out. And I love all those moments, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, as I say, it's been very heartwarming, you know, just being here and belonging.
What inspired you to take over here?
I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. I have a 12-year-old daughter now, and so for the first 10 years I was with her. And I live in the community, so I knew the store. And so when the opportunity came that they were thinking of selling, and I was thinking of, okay, it's time I did something else. And I thought, okay, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I did.
What's so special about being here, being on Charles Street, being in Beacon Hill, this community?
It's just a sense of belonging, and you know, having a 12-year-old daughter, it's just great to know that she's a part of all this too.
So, what's your best-selling item in the store, and what's your favorite thing that you sell here at Rug Road?
So many good things. So my best-selling is probably greeting cards. It's any type of greeting cards, like particularly birthday cards. But I carry a wide range of cards, like handmade cards, you know, from local artists. I also have like funny, quirky cards. The store is known for its funny kind of quirky cards. Probably my favorite thing myself is the wrapping paper. We have such a huge selection of wrapping paper, and from all different parts of the world. Just, I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy with the support I've got, and my daughter comes in and works here, and it's so great for her. And I've met a lot of wonderful people since I took over the store. It's just been great.
Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to come back and learn more about our amazing Beacon Hill community. Bye.